Hello class, in this video we are going to work on the review for exam 2. Let's start with the first problem. Find the slope and the y-intercept. The equation we are given is in the standard form. 5x minus 6y equals 1. One way to find the slope and the y-intercept is to rewrite the equation in the slope-intercept form. To do that, we isolate y on the left side. We minus 5x from each side. We have negative 6y equals negative 5x plus 1. And then we divide each side by negative 6 to isolate the y on the left side. And we have y equals negative 5 over negative 6, that is a positive 5 over 6, times x minus 1 over 6. So the slope is 5 over 6. The y-intercept is 0, negative 1 over 6. All right, so this is one way to get a problem done. The other way, 5x minus 6y equals 1, is in the standard form. Coefficient of x is 5, coefficient of y is negative 6. Slope is the opposite of a over b. So we have a negative 5 over negative 6, and that is a positive 5 over 6. All right, since we have two negative signs in the expression. Let's give it a little time to load. To find the y-intercept, we can make x be 0 and solve for y. If you plug in x equals 0, then we would have negative 6 times y equals 1, and then we have a y equals negative 1 over 6. So that's the first problem, okay? So this is 5 over 6. To find the y-intercept, plugging in x equals 0. And then divide each side by negative 6. We have y equals negative 1 over 6. And that gives us the y-intercept. So I'm going to enter the value here. Slope is 5 over 6. Type an ordered pair for the y-intercept. So we're going to have a comma. We can use this one. 0, negative 1 over 6. All right. Always double check your entry. Next, question number 2. The equation of a line is y equals 2 over 5x plus 9. The equation is in the slope-intercept form. What is the slope? Okay, the slope is 2 over 5, right? You know the formula, the most important formula in this chapter. Okay, hold on. The slope of a line parallel to it is 2 over 5, because if the line is parallel, then the line has the same slope with the given equation, right? So 2 over 5. Then what's the slope of the line that is perpendicular to the given equation? The slope of the line that is perpendicular to the given equation would be the opposite reciprocal of the slope of the given equation. So we're going to enter the opposite reciprocal of 2 over 5. That is a negative 5 over 2. Make sure 2 over 5, negative 5 over 2, the two slopes multiply to negative 1. And that's question number 2. Question number 3, we are actually subtracting a polynomial from another polynomial. All right, so we are going to work on this problem here. 3x squared minus 5x minus 8 minus parentheses negative 7x squared plus 8x plus 8. In this expression, we have two parentheses, and I want you to notice the coefficient of the first parenthesis is 1. The coefficient of the second parenthesis is negative 1. When we have a coefficient 1, we could really remove the parentheses. without change anything inside the parentheses, because 1 is the multiplicative identity. So I have 3x squared minus 5x minus 8. If the coefficient of the parentheses is -1, and then we remove the parentheses by using the distributive property, we're going to have all the terms in the parentheses become their opposites. So negative become positive. Negative 7x squared become positive 7x squared. Positive ax become negative ax. Positive 8 become negative 8. Once we have the two grouping symbols removed, we can combine like terms. We have 3x squared, 7x squared, that gives 10x squared. We have negative 5x, negative 8x, that gives negative 13x. And negative 8, negative 16. So we're going to enter the result. Simplify your answer, do not factor. Okay, so just enter the result here. 10x squared, 10x squared minus 13x, 10x squared minus 13x minus 16. Next, question number 4. Write in scientific notation. So this is a very large number. So we expect to have a positive exponent in the scientific notation. Scientific notation has two parts, remember that? The first part is going to be 1.475. Okay, we're going to keep all the non-zero digits. 1.475. Multiplication symbol in the keyboard here. Times 10 to the power of what? From the new decimal point of 1.475. We actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there are 10 decimal places between the original decimal point and the new decimal point. Because 475, that is 3 digits, and then we have 7 zeros, that is 10. All right, so that's the scientific notation for this very large number. Question number 5, dividing. So we're divided the two, oh, sorry, it's not divided, this is addition. I apologize. So we're adding the two polynomials, okay? Notice the two parentheses, the coefficient, both are 1. So we can literally remove the two parentheses. The only case we can literally remove the parentheses is when the coefficient is 1. So we're going to copy the terms. 3.4x cubed minus 7.6x plus 3.3, okay? And plus 2.2x squared minus 6.3x minus 8.7. Okay, so we keep this term, 3.4x cubed. And then we also keep this term because there's no other term can combine with that. That's the only squared in this expression, in this polynomial. But we can combine those two terms, right? Negative 7.6x and negative 6.3x. Add them up, we have a negative 13.9. It's good to use your calculator to double check the result. 0.6, 0.3, 0.9, 6 and 7, 13, negative 13.9x. And we can also combine those two constants. 3.3 minus 8.7, we're going to have a negative 4.4. 7 minus 3 is 4. 8 minus 3 is 5. Apologize, 5.4. 8 minus 3 is 5. So is 5.4. And that's the result, okay? The addition of the two polynomials is a polynomial with 4 terms. We're going to enter it here. 3.4 x cubed plus 2.2 x squared minus 13.9x minus 5.4. Double check. 3.4x cubed plus 2.2x squared minus 13.9x minus 5.4. Next, question number 6, subtract. And we had a similar problem, right? We're gonna remove the parentheses. 6x cubed plus 3x. The terms in the second parenthesis are gonna become their opposites. Negative 4x cubed, negative x squared, positive 9x. Double check your copy. Make sure you don't accidentally copy anything wrong. Minus x squared plus, okay. So now we combine like terms. 6x cubed minus 4x cubed, that is 2x cubed. And we have negative x squared. Yeah, I purposely write the result in a standard form. And 3x, 9x can be combined as 12x. So we covered all the terms. The result is a trinomial, degree 3. So 2x cubed minus x squared plus 12x, 2x cubed minus x squared plus 12x. Next, question number 7. For the equation 16y equals 4 plus x, answer parts A and B. Part A, state the x and y intercepts. The x-intercept, the equation is 16y equals, let me write it down, 16y equals 4 plus x. So the x-intercept is to make y be 0, right? If we make y be 0, this term is gone. Then we would have 0 equals 4 plus x. X has to be 94 in order to get a 0 if added on top of 4, right? So x is 94. So the x-intercept is 94, 0. 94, 0. To find the x-intercept, make y be 0 and solve for x. To find the y-intercept, we make, so to find the x-intercept, we make y be 0 and solve for x. To find the y-intercept, we make x be 0 and solve for y, right? Make x be 0 and solve for y. So in the equation, we make x be 0, 16y equals 4 plus 0, and 16y equals 4 over 16 over 16, y equals 4 over 16, that is 1 over 4. So the y-intercept is 0, 1 over 4. Part B, use the intercepts when drawing the line. If only one intercept exists, use it and another point to draw the line. Okay, so we're graphing. I'm gonna have to maximize this page. Hold on. So we have the two intercepts, 94, 0. This is a straight line, 94, 0. And the other one is 0, a quarter. 2, 3, 4. All right. So this is the straight line passing through the 2 points. Next, question number 8. Write an equation of the line in the figure below. Okay. So the equation of the line is, simplify your answer. Type your answer in slope-intercept form. Okay, that's very important. Use integers or fractions for any numbers in the equation. Very good. So obviously we see two red points here, right? And then we are able to look at the rise and the run to find the slope. From this point to this point, rise is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What I see is a 5. What I see is a 5. So the rise is a 5, run is a 2. I would double check. So rise is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Run is a positive 2. So the slope is a 5 or 2. Okay. So we have a y equals 5 over 2 times x. And the y-intercept obviously is 0, negative 2, right? Yeah, because one of the points is the y-intercept, 0, negative 2. So minus 2. All right. Question number 9. Find an equation of the line that passes through the given point and has the given slope. Express your answer in slope-intercept form. Okay, very good. Let's say the equation we are looking for is y equals mx plus b. M is given is a negative 2 over 3. How do we find the b? We plug in x equals 6, y equals 1. So y is 1, x is 6 plus b. Negative 2 over 3 times 6 over 1, that is 4, okay? 6 over 3 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4. Negative 4 plus b plus 4 plus 4, we have a b equals 5. So the equation we are looking for is y equals negative 2 over 3x plus 5. You can always double check by plugging in. The equation is y equals, you're going to type the whole equation, not just the right side of the equation, equals negative 2 over 3 x, y equals negative 2 over 3x plus 5. Question number 10. Simplify and write your answer with only positive exponents. Okay, very good. So this one, 2a to the power 4th, b to the power negative 3, all over 8a to the power negative 4, b to the power of negative 2. Okay, so first thing we can do is, I think we can get rid of the negative exponents, all right? Keep 2a to the power 4, and then write b to the power of cube, b to the power of cube on the bottom. All right, and then we can write b to the power negative 2, remove the negative sign, and write b to the power second on the top. And then keep the a on the bottom, and a to the power negative 4, remove the negative sign, we write a to the power 4 on the top. I hope you see what happened. So this b to the power negative 3 become b to the power 3 on the bottom. This b to the power negative 2 in the denominator become b to the power second in the numerator. And this here, a to the power negative 4 on the bottom become a to the power positive 4 on the top. Okay? So 2 become a 1, a become 4. And the numerator has 2 b's, denominator has 3 b's, so that have give us 1 extra b in the denominator. And in the numerator, we have a to the power 4th times a to the power 4th, and that is a to the power 8 over 4b. Okay? Yeah, let's double check. So we have 8a on the top. We have a 1b on the bottom. Yeah, that's the answer. The answer is a quotient. Numerator is a to the power of 8th. Denominator is a 4b. So that's number 10. Let's see, I'm gonna stop here to see if I have the video correctly recorded. I'll see you in the next video.